This is the view we have from our swing seat, where we sit and catch the sun while we have a cup of tea in the garden and take our rest. We look at across the erythroniums and up towards past the troughs and the raised beds towards the garden beyond. So let's just take a wee walk. We can go and see some of the plants past the troughs where there are still some saxifrages in colour. In the corner, my pet dandelion. Over the troughs, and of course the erythronium beds that we've been looking at recently. And turning around up towards the garden. The path. But always in our garden where there's paths, there's choices. So we could go that way. Or we could go that way. Or that way. So while our garden design leads you round, there's always giving you choices. Just beyond the lantern here, Dora Almateus, we're given other choices. We can go round in the back there, along the little path along the hedge, behind the borders, or we can continue up here, or again, you can walk along there, towards where there's another stone seat, and a antique stone mushroom. Bulb bed, of course, there, with the Fritillaria Crown Imperial. Only a couple in flower this year, but we're feeding up the other plants and hope they'll feed later. And then past the typical beds in our garden, lots of ground cover and bulbs coming up through. So just so much in flower at the moment. And I'm not going down to look in detail at any at the moment, I'm just sort of kind of taking you a walk. So past some nice rhododendrons, just real great colour to have rhododendrons in the garden, along with all the other plants, erythroniums, trilliums of all sorts, epimediums. And here we come again to another choice. We can go on up round the gate and past the area there, or we can come round and sort of turn semi-back. More rhododendrons, more erythroniums. The Narcissus bulbicodium in the beds there, and rhododendron pintail, and other rhododendrons providing colour. And that brings us round to the steps, the bed with the little pine in, where we've got trilliums planted underneath. And all around here we have more rhododendrons. And again, choice. We can go that way, or we can go that way, on towards the trilliums. More rhododendrons still to come out. And a helicopter coming overhead, so let's just turn around here. The bed, that shows you how live these are with the helicopters coming in. It's obviously changeover day on the rigs, and the wind and the conditions are such that the air traffic's coming this direction. It usually goes the other way. So this is just the bed that we're re-establishing, having taken out some of the bigger shrubs and now starting to re-establish lots of nice little plants. Showed you that the other day with if you look at the Trillium rivalis and Erythronium americanum, you'll see more of this bed. Round the corner here, some of my little garden helpers coming out of the bushes. Megan and Molly. Hello girls. Say hello. Say hello to people. There's a good girls. And then turn round and we can look back down towards. So that's just following one route, but our garden offers lots of routes. If you've got paths, always give the visitor choices. You guide them, just like an artist will guide you around a painting by composition. We allow paths and we say, you come this way, but then we say, well, do you want to go that way or that way? So there's always choices. Take you around. And that's what we do in our garden. We just love going around and which path will we take today. So I suppose we'll just finish on this bed at the moment, typifying on a smaller scale the dwarf rhododendrons and the dwarfer bulbs. And this just typifies what we have in the rest of the garden. So that's a brief tour of part of the garden.